So recently, I've been focusing on exploring a lot of different stationery options. I found a lot of joy in journaling, doodling, sketching, and doing all kinds of things with my notebook for organization and also creative output. And seeing all this awesome content on YouTube with like people exploring local stationery stores or stationery stores in other countries, it made me want to see if there's any local stationery stores around me. So with a quick Google search, I was able to find that there was a place called Miniso. There's actually a couple of them around. They're usually in shopping malls for whatever reason, so I decided to look into Miniso and make a pilgrimage to one of the local ones. If you didn't know, Miniso is this global, fast fashion lifestyle retailer. They specialize in affordable, trendy, and kind of cutesy products, including household goods, electronics, cosmetics, stationery, and toys. So before I went in there, I was thinking it was more of like a stationery store, so I was expecting a lot more stationery. But in reality, they only really had like half an aisle dedicated to stationery, which was fine. But then while I was there, I decided to pick up some of their blind box toys as well. I'll probably end up giving away the toys to my friends' kids and things like that. But I thought it would be a fun experience just to grab a couple of them and see what I got out of the pack. So let's take a look at my first experience at Miniso. As you can see, I picked up a little bit of stationery and a couple toys, and it was actually a really fun experience just wandering through the store. There was people of all ages, all kinds of different products. The clerk was a big time Eagles fan, so he ended up talking Eagles with me for a little bit. So it was all in all a really good experience, even though it was a crowded Saturday store at a mall. Now let's get to what you all came here for, the unboxing and the opening of the blind boxes. Let's see what I picked up. So all of this gear ended up being really cute. I actually really liked the blind boxes that I chose, and we can go over the ones that I picked up. The only one I'm not including in this set is the little watermelon face dude, because that one's actually my wife's. She wanted me to do the unboxing so you guys could see it, but that's actually hers, so I'm just going over the ones that I have in my collection now. So the first is this little chubby cat guy, and this thing is absolutely adorable. It's this little fat black cat with a human face, so it's like a guy in a little cat suit, and then he's got a mouse on his head. So this thing's really cute, and it was honestly the one in the set that I was hoping to get. So I think it's pretty cool. I think this guy's just going to either live on my shelf or live on my desk. It's just a nice little thing to have around for a little bit of joy. The other one I really loved is this little angry worker guy. So I felt like his set was extremely relevant to me. He's just doing a ton of different jobs, and he's this little like monster-shaped guy, and he has a bunch of different occupations, and then he just looks angry doing whatever he's doing. This is the pilot one, and I think it's really cute, and it was one of the ones in the set that I was hoping to get, so I was happy about this one. And just like the chubby cat, I think this one's going to live in my office. I think it's pretty cute. The one that I'll probably give away to friends is this little peanut guy. So that peanut set was really cute, but I ended up getting the baby one, and it was the one that I wanted least. I don't know, just having this little baby around when I'm someone who never intends to ever have children, and I don't have a particular affinity for babies, and I also think it's a little bit weird for me to keep this around. This is one I'm definitely going to give to one of my friend's daughters. And it's actually really cute. It's like a little peanut shell dude that has arms and legs and a little baby bonnet. And then the cool thing about these is when you open them up, they actually have these little baby peanuts inside. So that's like the cutest part of the whole thing, the little baby peanuts that live inside. Maybe I'll pick up another one someday and try to get one of the more desirable varieties. But this one's really cute, and I think my friend's daughter will really appreciate it. Then the last toy I picked up was this little Gudetama mini Lego block type puzzle. I think they're called like nano blocks or something. Dude, this thing was insane to put together. It was 180 pieces, and each piece was like infinitely small. It took me over an hour to put this guy together, but I absolutely love Gudetama, so I really wanted to use this, and this is one that's definitely going to live on my desk or on my shelf. And for those that aren't familiar with Gudetama, he's a Sanrio character. He represents a lazy, unmotivated egg yolk. So Gudetama is like a combined word between goody goody, which means lazy or no energy, and tamago, which is egg. So you get Gudetama, or the lazy egg. He was created in 2013, and usually his little butt cheeks are showing when he's like laying on his yolk or pulling his yolk over himself like a blanket. And he's just this adorable little character that symbolizes apathy, stress relief, and a resistance to productivity. So he's super relatable and kind of this little cynical character. I think he's a great representation of self-care and when you just want to pull the covers up over your head and not do anything productive for the day. I think we all need to do that sometimes. So Gudetama is a cool little dude. I like the way this turned out, and I think this will look great on my shelf or my desk. Then as far as the stationery I picked up, they only had a limited stationery section, and I only saw some things that I felt were kind of fitting for me. So the first is this nice little pen. I believe that this is just a Miniso branded pen. It writes really beautifully and has a really satisfying click. It's got a nice little soft rubber grip at the end, and it's this nice light green color with a really nice metal pocket clip. So this is a great addition to my pen collection. Super affordable. I think it was like 99 cents, and I love green. And because we're on that same green tip, I also picked up this 3-pack of really cheap Miniso pens, and they also have a really satisfying click. It's kind of on this rail system. Really nice click to it, writes beautifully, nice little ballpoint pen. And this pack of 3 was like 99 cents. They're olive green, so they go with a lot of my bags and pouches and things like that. So I really liked this little set of pens. And then the last thing I picked up was this really cute little dog notebook. It says, "I have a happy puppy." It's got a little puppy on the front with a smiley face. And it just reminded me of Odessa, and it brought me a lot of joy. And I think the company's called When Time Gone. So they have it written down the spine here. It's an A6 size notebook, so it would fit in a lot of my little notebook pouches and things like that. And the paper's actually really nice. It's just like a regular lined paper. Feels very soft. It's a very lightweight paper. Feels great to write on. And it's just another great notebook to add to my collection. And it's really cute and reminds me of my first time in a Miniso. And I think it was a solid pickup for just a few bucks. So if you want to check out Miniso, check out their website or check if your local mall has one. Just keep in mind that they don't have the largest stationery section. A lot of their stuff is more like stuffed animals, toys, electronics, makeup, candy, and blind boxes are like their cash cow. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, I suggest you take a look. If you've got kids, it would be a great place. I'm sure kids will love blind boxes. That, like the Labubus and all those weird ones that are out there, are kind of like the in thing right now. So I think it would be a great place to take your kids. And also you could show them some stationery or pick them up some cool stationery that encourages them to write, draw, and express themselves. So there's some residual benefits as well. I really enjoyed my time at Miniso. And if there's anyone around the Southeast Pennsylvania area that knows of any cool stationery stores and wants to let me know, please leave a comment below. I really want to go in person to some more stationery stores, find some cool stationery, find some more ways to be productive and creative. And it's another focus of my channel that I'm really trying to explore. As far as my interest in journaling and writing stuff and pens and notebooks that bring me joy. And it's brought a lot of awesome creativity and productivity to my life so far. Thank you as always for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. It's been amazing getting to know all of you. And with all that being said, I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.